Hi everyone, I'm Chris Karetis, and this is Grunge Gourmet. That's right, today we're at H Mart, and we're making Shabu Shabu. Let's go shopping. Baby Napa cabbage, shiitake mushrooms, enoki mushroom, green onion, carrot, firm tofu, kelp. We got some Asahi beer, some Japanese beer, and of course we're gonna need some beef for our Shabu Shabu. I'm gonna go with this top blade, should be good. Get some Udon noodles, Gomo Shabu, sesame dipping sauce, and we got some suyu for our Shabu Shabu broth. Let's go check out. I'll tell you once more before I get off the floor, don't let me down. And get my apron. It's Shabu Shabu time. That's right, Shabu Shabu, coming from the Japanese for swish swish. So when you dip your chopsticks in the water, it makes a noise and it's supposed to be like the swish swish, so Shabu Shabu. Let me just tell you, Shabu Shabu, it's not a lot of cooking involved. It's more about how do you eat it. Get this beer in the fridge, and while we're at it, I'm gonna crack one open because it's exhausting shopping for Shabu Shabu. So, cheers. Ooh, swish swish, down my throat. You're gonna need a couple things to do this correctly. You're gonna need a portable stove, which I got right here. That's important. You're also gonna need a pot. You don't need to have something so special like this. I know it's very special. You could do something like this, but you want that. So, first things first, we're gonna take our kombu, which is kelp. We wanna get that soaking in some water, and we're gonna put it in our pot. I'm using this water because this is gonna become a broth. Just want that broth to taste good, so I'm going with a little bit more purified water. We're gonna let that just soak in there for about 15 minutes. In the meantime, we're gonna start getting our veg together. So let's go ahead and start cleaning these mushrooms. I just washed them off, but what we wanna do is make them decorative. And this is optional. With your knife, you wanna come in here and cut like that. Give it another cut, like this, all right? And then another cut. Now you could just do 2. I like doing the 3 because it looks kind of fun, so I'm going like that. Then what you also want to do is you want to take off your stem. Now we got some green onion. Of course, we're going to take off this part, the very tip, and then we're just going to go do like a bias cut. So we're going to come across like this. And do a little bit more. Okay. So we got our onion here, and we'll put it back onto our plate. Okay, so our kelp has been soaking in the water for about 15 minutes, and I'm gonna take it and put it onto the burner and let that come to a boil. And look, I got it all set up for 1. Table for 1. Aren't I lucky? All right, then we're gonna turn it on and let that come up to a boil. Got a carrot, just gonna peel it and just kind of give it a little chop. All right, so we got some carrot here. Put our carrot there. Okay, so we got this baby Napa cabbage. So I'm just taking off these tips. Just gonna get this like a rough chop and put this here. Got some tofu. We're gonna cut this up into like inch-long pieces. Give that a cut there, and looks pretty good. Put it right there. Now, take this to our table. It's all ready to go for the dipping. In the meantime, I got this Gomo Shabu, which is a sesame dipping sauce. Pour some in here, right? So our water's coming to a boil. We got some suyu. This is just kind of like flavoring up our stock here. Got the broth, it's looking pretty good. And I think I'm gonna start dipping some meat in there. Water's come to a boil. This is where the fun begins. Konnichiwa. What we do is we drop in some mushrooms, stems off, and we got baby Napa cabbage. Drop some carrots in there, and we got our enoki mushrooms, green onion. And all this stuff is like, it's like making like a veg broth. There's aromatics happening here. Tofu, looks like feta cheese. Swish that around. You can just add as you want. Smells good in here. We got our beef, and then we just go and dip it in here. It's gonna take just a few seconds to cook. As you see, it's turning color. Take this into our dipping sauce and into the mouth. Oh good. And let's try some Napa cabbage. Go in our dipping sauce if you want. Oh man, that's yummy. Carrots are still kind of cooking, but let's try some tofu. This guy's being a little jerk. Take it down here, cut in half. Real fun. Dip some meat. Dip it in your sauce, drink a beer. Let's go again. Drop it in here. Just want to dip your meat in there like a tea bag. And into the sesame sauce. And it's good. I think it's pretty healthy too. Hot. Hot. Hey, sous chef Malcolmus, you want some shabu shabu? Where are you? Come here. Here. I'm gonna score you some. All right, I'm gonna let that cool off for a second because I know Pete is watching and I'm not gonna give you hot food. Shabu shabu? Did you even taste it? Shabu shabu? So now we got some udon noodles and I'm dropping them into the pot here. And they're already cooked. They're already pre-cooked. So they're only gonna take a little bit of time to heat up. Okay, so we got the udon noodles in here and I'm gonna go ahead and scoop them out into my bowl here. And then we're gonna get some broth, some veg, we got some carrots, we got mushroom. Okay, so we got everything in the bowl here. We're gonna check out our udon noodles now. Pretty hot. Nice. A little broth.
Oh man.
Whoa! That beef is so good.
Oh man.
It's your mukbang beef. Oh man. Wow. Oh my god. I need more food.
And you can take these noodles back into your sesame. Oopsie. You take that and that's a good fun. Go back and forth and have fun with it. That was good. Simple. Simple and easy. All right, everyone, we did it. We made shabu shabu from H Mart. Your turn to try. When you do, hashtag Grunge Gourmet. Let us know what you think. Give us your feedback. And of course, where should we go to next time? Until then, cheers.